Hi students, welcome back to the world of English. In today's session, we are going to continue with a reported speech. Previously, we have already learned the basic rules, the three rules of changing direct to indirect speech based on the tenses. Okay, and in today's session, we are going to begin, with the fourth rule. Okay, now before we get into the fourth rule, let's have a recap of what we have done in the previous session. So the first rule is when the reporting verb is in simple present or simple future. While changing a sentence of direct speech into indirect speech, the tense of the sentence is not changed. Simple. Okay, because you already know it. A reporting clause and actual words of the speaker, right? So if the reporting verb is in simple present tense or simple future, when it is in simple present or simple future, the tense of the actual words of the speaker will not undergo any change. Okay, but we have to make necessary changes, but not the tense. Clear? If the reporting verb is in simple present tense or simple future, we do not change the tense of the real words of the speaker. They remain as they are. Okay, fine. Well students, the second rule is that when the reporting verb is in simple past. Okay, please remember, if the reporting verb is in simple past, the following changes take place. Okay, what are those? Simple present tense changes into simple past, present continuous changes into past continuous, present perfect changes into past perfect, present perfect continuous changes into past perfect continuous tense. Okay, if the reporting verb is in past tense, the actual words of the speaker will undergo change in tenses. Okay, so if the actual words of the speaker are in simple present tense, we will have to convert them into simple past. If present continuous, past continuous, present perfect, past perfect, present perfect continuous into past perfect continuous tense. Clear the second rule? Fine. Now let's see the third rule. The third rule is when the reporting verb is in past tense, the following changes take place. Okay, so if the actual words of the speaker are in simple past, will get changed into past perfect. Okay, past continuous into past perfect continuous tense. Okay, now past perfect and past perfect continuous tense will not change, they will remain as they are, undergoing necessary changes. Okay, but not the tense. Clear? Simple. Please understand, if the reporting verb is in past tense, the actual words of the speaker will undergo the following changes. Okay, so if the actual words of the speaker are in simple past, we will have to convert them into past perfect. If past continuous, we have to write them in past perfect continuous tense, and past perfect and past perfect continuous tense will not undergo any change of tense, but we have to make necessary changes that we have already learned, right? So these are the three rules we have learned in our previous session. So let's begin with the rule 4. The fourth rule, when the reporting verb is in the past tense, while changing a sentence of direct into indirect, the following changes take place in the future tense. So far we have discussed, a present tense and past tense, right? Now we are going to see future tense. Okay, if the reporting verb is in past tense, the following changes take place in the future. Okay, so shall becomes should, will becomes would, can becomes could, may becomes might. Okay, fine. So please understand, if the reporting verb is in past tense, okay, these are the following changes that take place in the future tense. Shall becomes should, will becomes would, can becomes could, may becomes might. Okay, let's see some examples. Lata said, I shall go to market. Lata said, I shall go to market. Now, what is the reporting clause here? We have learned it previously, right? What is reporting clause here? Yes, it is Lata said. Said is a past tense. Lata said is a reporting clause. Said is a reporting verb. I shall go to market is in simple future. Okay. Now how will we change? We already learned will becomes would, shall becomes should, can becomes could, may becomes might. Now how will we write this? Lata said I shall go to market. Right? Now Lata said that she would go to market. Okay. Now please understand, because previously I said shall becomes should. Right? Now here instead of writing should, we write would, because it is for the future time. Okay, because it is expressing future time, so we use would more than should. Should comes when we make offers or suggestions. That's why here we are not using should. Okay, here it's only Lata said that she would go to market. Clear? Let's see one more example. Lata said, I will make the cake. Lata said, I will make the cake. It's again simple future. Reporting clause, Lata said, actual words of the speaker are, I will make the cake. Right? Now, how will we convert? Lata said that she would make the cake. Lata said that she would make the cake. Will is becoming would. Right? Well, students, we have one more example. Let's see. She said, I will go to London. She said, I will go to London. She said is a reporting clause. Said is a reporting verb in past tense. Right? Now, I will go to London is in simple future. Right? Now, she said that she would go to London. Expressing future time, right? So we use would. She said that she would go to London. Is it clear? Let's see one more example. He said, I will start a new job. He said, I will start a new job. He said that he would start a new job. He said that he would start a new job. Right? Now, tell me what is a reporting clause here? The reporting clause is he said. Right? What is the reporting word? Said. Actual words of the speaker? I will start a new job. Okay? So, when we convert direct into indirect speech, reported speech, those, punctuation marks are removed. Right? He said that he would start a new job. A linker is being added. He said that he would start a new job. Clear? They said to me, we will help you. They said to me, we will help you. Right? Now what is a reporting clause here? They said to me. Okay, they said to me is a reporting clause. Now the actual words of the speaker are again in simple future. Right? We will help you. We will help you. Now how will you convert it? They said to me that they would help me. Okay, we becomes they. Okay, we becomes they, you becomes me. Okay, they said to me that they would help me. Okay. Well, students, we have learned how to convert simple future to indirect speech, right? Now, let's see with the future continuous tense. Okay, if the reporting verb is in past tense, how will we change the tense of future continuous to reported speech? Okay, now Lata said, I shall be going to market. Lata said, I shall be going to market. I shall be going to market is future continuous tense. Okay, future continuous tense. Now, Lata said that she would be going to market. Okay, because already we learned, right, shall becomes a should, but in cases of expressing the future, time, we use would. Please understand. Okay, so Lata said that she would be going to market. Clear? Let's see one more example of future continuous tense. Okay. Sohan will be coming alone, said Helen. Sohan will be coming alone, said Helen. If you see the structure of this, a direct speech, first the actual words of the speaker and then later you have reporting clause. That's fine. Okay. So now the actual words of the speaker are in future continuous tense. Okay. Now what is the reporting clause here? It is Helen said. Said is in past tense. Helen said is a reporting clause. Right? So how will you change now? Helen said that Sohan would be coming alone. Okay, would be coming alone. Sohan would be coming alone. Clear? Will becomes would. Right? Let's see one more example of future continuous tense. They said we will be playing cricket tomorrow. They said we will be playing cricket tomorrow. Fine. Now, they told me that they would be playing cricket the next day. Okay. They told me that they would be playing cricket the next day. Please understand there are some words, adverb of time will change when we convert a direct into indirect speech. That you will get it in the next few slides. Okay, please go through, it will help you. Okay. She said, I will not be talking to stupid people anymore. She said, I will not be talking to stupid people anymore. I will not be talking to stupid people anymore is the actual words of the speaker. Right? Now, she said is a reporting word. She said is a reporting word. Now, how will we convert this? She told me that she wouldn't be talking. Okay, will not be is becoming would not be. Okay, would not be talking or wouldn't be talking to stupid people anymore. Simple. Will not be, would not be, or wouldn't be. Okay, so we write it like she told me that she wouldn't be talking to stupid people anymore. Clear? Well, students, I believe you have understood how to change your future continuous to reported speech, right? Have you? Now let's see with the perfect tense. Okay, how will we change perfect tense in reported speech? Okay, now Lata said, I shall have gone to market. Lata said, I shall have gone to market. Now, Lata said that she would have gone to market. Please understand because it is expressing the future time. So, we don't use should here. We only use would. Okay. So, Lata said that she would have gone to market. Clear? I will have finished the essay. I will have finished the essay, said Andrew. Okay. Said Andrew is a reporting clause. Said is a reporting verb. Now, what are the actual words of the speaker? I will have finished the essay. I will have finished the essay. Now, how will you write? Andrew said that he would have finished his essay. He would have finished his essay. Will have becomes would have. Clear? Will have becomes would have because already we have learned, right? Will becomes would. Okay? Let's see one more example of future perfect tense. He said, I will have to complete this work in half an hour. I will have to complete this work in half an hour. He said, I will have to complete this work in half an hour. He said is a reporting clause. Okay. Now, I will have to complete this work in half an hour is the actual words of the speaker. Okay. They are the actual words of the speaker. Right. Now, how will we change? So, we write, he said that he would have to complete that work in half an hour. Okay. This becomes that. Okay, so he said that he would have to complete that work in half an hour. Clear? Well, students, we have done with the future perfect, and now let's see with the future perfect continuous tense. Okay, how will we convert into indirect speech when the reporting verb is in past tense? Okay, Lata said, I shall have been going to market. I shall have been going to market is future perfect continuous tense. Okay, and they are the real words of the speaker, actual words of the speaker. Right? Now please understand, shall have been becomes would have been. We don't write here should, because would here it is indicating future time, so we write only would. It is not offered or suggestion, right? It, since it is indicating future time, we use only would. Okay, so Lata said that she would have been going to market. Lata said that she would have been going to market. Clear? The boy said, they will have been waiting for me. The boy said, they will have been waiting for me. So the reporting clause is the boy said. Okay. The reporting clause is the boy said. Reporting verb is said. Okay. And the actual words of the speaker are, they will have been waiting for me. Okay, here me is boy, please keep in mind. Okay, now how will you convert? The boy said that they would have been waiting for him. Me becomes him. Okay, they are waiting for the boy, right? Me is actually the boy, right? So we write, the boy said that they would have been waiting for him. Okay, for him. Lata said, I shall have been going to market. Lata said, I shall have been going to market. It's again future perfect continuous tense. Okay. Now, Lata said that she would have been going to market. Okay. Indicating future time. Okay. That's how shall is becoming would. Right. So, Lata said that she would have been going to market. Clear? Well, students, I believe we have understood the fourth rule, right? Simple. When the reporting verb is in the past tense, while changing the sentence of direct into indirect, the following changes take place in the future tense. Okay, so shall becomes should, will becomes would, can becomes could, may becomes might. In some cases, shall becomes would in order to indicate future time. Okay, it is not should. Should is used to indicate like offered or suggestions. Okay, well students, now let's begin with rule 5. In rule 5, while changing an imperative sentence of direct speech into indirect speech, the verb of the imperative sentence is to be changed into infinitive. Okay, that is to plus base form. Okay, now what are the imperative sentences? Imperative sentences are used to issue a command or instruction, make a request or offer advice. Okay, so usually imperative sentences end with a period, but can occasionally end with an exclamation point. Okay, do you understand? So well students, so when we convert imperative sentences into reported speech, okay, the verb form gets changed into infinitive. Okay, infinitive is 2 plus verb form 1. Okay, let's do some examples, you will understand better. Okay. Teacher said to the students, attend the class. Teacher said to the students, attend the class. Okay, now teacher said to the students is the, what is it? It is reporting clause. Okay, it is reporting clause, and said is in simple past. Actual words of the speaker are attend the class. It could be either command or advice. Okay, it's actually command. Okay, so how will we write? Teacher asked the students to attend the class. Attend the class is becoming to attend the class. 2 plus verb form 1, that is attend. 2 plus verb form 1. Clear? Commander said to the soldiers, shoot at the enemy. Commander said to the soldiers, shoot at the enemy. Okay, now commander said to the soldiers is a reporting clause. Okay, it is a reporting clause, and shoot at the enemy is the order. Okay, they are the actual words of the speaker. And students, please understand, reporting verb can be changed according to the context of the sentence. Okay, now when we take this sentence, commander is ordering the soldiers, right? Okay, so you write commander, either you can write ordered or commanded. Okay, here let us write commander ordered the soldiers to shoot at the enemy. Okay, because I already said imperative sentences will have 2 plus base form 1. Okay, 2 plus verb form 1. Verb will get changed into 2 plus verb form 1, that is infinitive. Okay, so commander ordered the soldiers to shoot at the enemy. Okay, to shoot at the enemy. Clear? Officer said to the peon. Officer said to the peon, take away the file. Take away the file. It's an order, right? Officer said to the peon is a reporting clause. Officer said to the peon is a reporting clause. Take away the file is the actual words of the speaker, and they are, the officer is ordering or commanding, right? So you write officer ordered the peon. Officer ordered the peon to take away the file. Take away the file is becoming to take away the file. Infinitive, to take. Okay, to take. Clear? So please understand, imperative sentences will have 2 plus base form 1, that is, it becomes infinitive. Clear? She said to me, please help me. She said to me, please help me. It's clear, right? She said to me is a reporting clause. Please help me is, it's a request, right? So you write, she requested me to help her. Okay, to help her is the infinitive. Clear? She requested me to help her. Clear? Doctor said to him, avoid unhealthy food. Doctor said to him, avoid unhealthy food. Okay, now avoid unhealthy food is an advice, right? So doctor is advising him, right? Now doctor said to him is a reporting clause. Doctor said to him is a reporting clause. Avoid unhealthy food is the actual words of the speaker, and they are imperative sentence in advice. Okay, so you write doctor advised him to avoid unhealthy food. Okay, to avoid. Avoid unhealthy food becomes to avoid unhealthy food. Clear? He said to his servant, clean the room. He said to his servant, clean the room. It's an order, right? He said to his servant is the reporting clause. He said to his servant is a reporting clause. Clean the room is imperative sentence. It is in order, right? So you write, he ordered his servant to clean the room. Okay, to clean the room. 2 plus base form 1. Okay, or 2 plus verb form 1. To clean the room. It's clear, right? Well, students, we have done with imperative sentences in affirmation, in positive, right? In the next rule, we are going to see changing a negative sentence from direct to indirect. Okay, changing negative sentence to indirect speech. Okay, so here not is used instead of do not. Simple. Instead of writing do not, you use not. Okay, let's see some examples, you will understand. Doctor said to Devadas, do not smoke. Doctor said to Devadas, do not smoke. Okay, now doctor said to Devadas is a reporting clause. Do not smoke is actually imperative sentence. It's an advice, right? Do not smoke. And in this rule we have already learned do not becomes not. We are supposed to use not. It is not do not. Simple. Instead of do not you have to use not. That's it. Okay. Now let's see. Doctor advised Devadas not to smoke. Simple, right? Doctor advised Devadas not to smoke. Clear, right? Teacher said to the students, don't neglect the studies. Teacher said to the students, don't neglect the studies. Okay, please understand previously we have done imperative sentences in positive. Okay, now we are dealing with imperative sentences when they are in negative. Okay, when they are in negative, how will we write? Do not becomes not. Okay, so teacher said to the students, do not or don't neglect the studies. Okay, now teacher asked the students not to neglect the studies. Okay, do not is becoming not to neglect the studies. Simple. Okay, so teacher asked the students not to neglect the studies. Clear? Let's see one more. He told her, don't wait up for me. He told her is a reporting clause. Okay, don't wait up for me. Okay, it's an imperative sentence in negative. Okay, now he urged me not to wait up for him. Not to wait. Okay, not to wait. He urged me not to wait up for him. Me is he right here. So me becomes him. Okay. The doctor said to me, don't overeat. The doctor said to me, don't overeat. The doctor said to me is a reporting clause. Don't overeat is imperative sentence in negative form. Right? Now, the doctor advised me not to overeat. The doctor advised me not to overeat. Do not becomes not. Okay, when do not is used, we have to use instead of do not. Instead of do not, we have to use not. Simple. Okay, so the doctor advised me not to overeat. Clear? Well, students, the fourth rule, please understand when the reporting verb is in the past tense, the following changes take place in the future. Okay, shall becomes should, will becomes would, can becomes could, may becomes might. This is the fourth rule. But please understand, shall becomes would when it is indicating future time. But when it indicates offer or suggestion or command, we have to use should. Otherwise we have to use instead of shall or should. Okay, clear? Now the fifth rule is while changing an imperative sentence of direct to indirect speech, we have to use to plus base form, that is infinitive. Okay, to drink, to eat. Okay, do you understand? We use to plus verb form 1. Imperative sentence gets changed into to plus verb form 1. Clear? Rule 6, while changing a negative sentence from direct to indirect speech, not is used instead of do not. Okay, instead of do not we write not. Clear? Not to eat, not to neglect, not to play. Okay? So well students, I believe we have understood today's session. Rule 4, 5 and 6. Right? See you in the next session. Till then, take care. Bye.